right, DC, here is Kamaru Usman back on the proving ground here tonight, and even dating to the Ultimate Fighter back in 2015. You got the sense pretty early on that we were looking at somebody special. He was able to cap it with the UFC championship. He's back on the horse here tonight.
He has this undying belief in himself. He believes that through hard work, all the results will show, and they have for Kamaru Usman. From the pace and pressure that he put on Dos Anjos, to the pace and pressure he put on Woodley, he shows now, and in those fights, why he's one of the best fighters in the welterweight division. And
he's really coming into his own when it comes to his striking. Certainly he's had a lot of standard influences in his ear. Henry Hooft, of course, Greg Jones on the wrestling side. Kamaru Usman, as he put it way back in the day, is a real problem.
This fight is yours. They got nothing on you. Let's do it.
Kamaru Usman steps inside the octagon. He's ready to fight. All right, so all eyes are on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Daniel, as your former teammate makes his return to competition here tonight, a lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now.
He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's going to get in your face. He's going to try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy Hasbulla in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov looking for a big night.
The Dagestani social media legend Hasbulla Magomedov in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov has graced the octagon. He's ready to go. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, so somehow Ali Abdelaziz let these guys sign on the dotted line. Kamaru Usman and Khabib Nurmagomedov. This was a dream matchup for fans. Candidly, one I didn't think would materialize, but Dana White got it done.
Dana White got it done. That's something that you say sometimes and you never understand how he got it to happen. Got some extra zeros in those bank accounts. But when you look at the matchup, you understand that Khabib has to take him down. He has to get Usman down, but how do you get down a guy that's a multiple-time national champion, a multiple-time U.S. national team member? This fight is such a great matchup because they are both evenly matched across their greatest strength, which is the wrestling. Can Khabib survive if this fight takes place on the feet? Guess we're about to find out.
All right, so there's the takedown from Kamaru Usman. We know he has fallen in love with his jab at his hands a little bit, but back to his bread and butter early in this one.
Well, that's his roots, right? For as good as he is in the stand-up, for as powerful as the jab is, it's always going to be the wrestling of Kamaru Usman that's going to lead the day, whether it's offensive or defensive. Kamaru Usman will wrestle if he ever wants to be the champion again.
2 minutes have gone by here in round one. Single collar tie now. Back to the jab now, no good.
What a fun fight between two guys that only focus on offense.
All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damaged. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling started.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Working off the jab, it's good. Fighters separate from the clinch. Under 90 seconds to go.
Nice punch to the head. Another strike to the head lands. He does a great job getting out of that clinch position. Another one. Up in the left hand. He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost.
Final seconds. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Man, this is crazy, DC. These fighters are not trying to just touch each other. They're trying to put each other out with every shot.
John, with every shot, these guys are trying to end the fight. What a start.
He doesn't know you have a whole other group.
All right, buckle up. Here we go. Round 2. Khabib Nurmagomedov and Kamaru Usman. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous fight.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill levels of these two fighters.
All right, well, perhaps he has a point to prove. Perhaps there's a hip injury. But this man's UFC career has been defined by the takedown. He hasn't attempted a single takedown.
He hasn't even attempted it. It's very surprising, and honestly, for a guy that enjoys the wrestling, it's very disappointing. Because to me, it seems like he doesn't want to put the effort out there tonight to try and secure takedowns. You take a lot of risk by not using your best skills, and you almost put your opponent on your level by being limited.
Well, maybe he can hear us. Bro, if you don't attempt to take down, DC's going to pull out his cellular telephone and start watching collegiate wrestling. Change levels! All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
That kick blocked by Nurmagomedov. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Nurmagomedov gets back up. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
So,
Both tough, both fearful, both unwilling to take a step back. What a phenomenal fight.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon.
That was it, too. What a fight. A lot of trouble. trying to make a statement when he throws.
All right, 45 seconds now to go on the round. A little single collar tie there. 30 seconds to go. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Khabib's eye now closing up. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here, DC. That could be pretty useful when it comes to the scorecards, potentially.
Very useful when it comes to the scorecards, but also a test to his conditioning and his cardio to still be throwing takedown attempts at the end of rounds instead of when he's fresh.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target.
His head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Nurmagomedov, and you know they still haven't found Alex Overeem's head.
Lands a big elbow there.
Now we're going.
Well, and then...
There it is. Look at that.
Well, no feeling out process.
Oh,
Back to the feet. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. He lands a switch kick there.
he's wobbling now. Oh, nice right hand.
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, let's get it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 24 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer, and what a moment for Khabib Nurmagomedov. It's one thing to TKO a guy. How about a flush knockout for Khabib tonight?
I mean, the closest we've seen to him dropping someone was the overhand right he landed against Conor McGregor. So to go out there and stiffen someone with a punch shows the evolution of Khabib Nurmagomedov.
And you do wonder if he just had to win a fight with his striking, how much success he could realize, because the grappling is his base, but obviously he showed you tonight